Hi, this is Jackson Laird, and I'm gonna try and take you through this monstrosity that I've created called Opus 1, which, yeah, I've uploaded a couple days ago. And, so, yeah, let's just get into it. So, it starts off with some chords that, let me find them. They're created using, Tyrell N6, the triangular square preset, I believe it was. Yeah, I can't play that back in again, but it starts off with those chords and just the standard FL Studio kick drum. And then the opening melody comes in, which is just a flex pluck called Dark Chocolate with some added distortion. So the final thing, I added some distortion, so you can see it sounds like. Which, yeah, so I've added some distortion, and also their sub bass comes in. It's just literally all it is it's just sine wave and two I forget what are these things called, sawtooth wave. No, triangle waves, two triangle waves, and a sine wave. And the kick also, we start adding in some claps and an FPC snare. So like, and so it sounds like. And for the hi hat, we've just got standard FL Studio hi hat. Okay, and then we add a glide melody, which is the another Tyrell N6, which is. Which is just a glide lead that I found in one of their preset libraries. By the way, Tyrell N6, awesome plugin. It's free. I will leave the download link in the description. And then we add a synth bass that was used with the Native Instruments TRK01. It's just the Future B, so. In case you're wondering how I'm getting all that stuff in, I've just got my MIDI keyboard next to me. And I just use the Yamaha P45. And I've got the Kai MPK Mini, which I don't have hooked up yet, but don't judge me on that. And then we've got this counter melody coming in here, so. And so, that's made using Air Hybrid, just the default preset, so like. So just the default Air preset. I don't know, but I might have added some reverb on there. Let me check. No, I didn't actually add any reverb on that. Then the drums get a bit more intense, and we add the hi-hat in some more, so. In the original draft for this, I had added a clap there as well, so. I'm working on a re-release of this song, so I might add that clap in there on the re-release, so. And then, after all that, everything continues. And then we start adding in the melody and chords. Someday I'll do a little thing on how I make stuff like this. Of how I work on the chords and make them really big and epic. Like, you've got to have a pretty solid knowledge of music theory to do it, though. So that's just, so that chord melody is just the microprism feather preset. So like. Yes, I like using microprism rather than the actual reactor prism. Don't judge me. I just like using it more. Okay? And then we just still got the same stuff. And then we've got a real bass, which is actually using my embarrassingly favorite bass library that I have which is the Contact Play series. I don't actually have any other Contact instruments loaded in at the moment. So if you're wondering what I'm using the band Classic Bass. And so you can hear that as soon as I solo it. So I've got that bass line in. And then we've got a chord melody doubling, which is using Flex. What preset? I use the Tesla pipe preset. And I added a bit of delay to it. I'm really not sure what I did, but and then that continues, and then we've got a riser noise coming up. That's just that. Literally, all that is it's just default FL Studio metal riser noise. And then right here we've got an 8-bit drop. The tail end of the chord melody. So if I pull this out, you can see that this is a full chord melody, but just the tail end of it comes in. So, and we have this drum roll thing. So so, and that is just a run up with a 1-bar run up of the default. Oh, I just knocked my pop filter around. That's just the default run of the FL Studio default snare. And then I just add the end of the melody doubling and the metal riser thing. And also a cymbal crash. Yeah. Right here I have a Lindrum crash, I think. Yeah. And so, yeah. So I have a Lindrum crash. And then, yeah, so. Then we move into another part of the song where the chord progression changes. So instead of what it was before, which was it's now. So yeah, so we've got that, and then we've got so that's just the exact same thing, just same preset, same Tyrell and 6 preset. And then we've got another chord melody, so I assume it's using the same preset. I made this a while ago. So yeah, so it's using the same preset as the other chords. Yeah, so that's just me jamming around. And then we've got another thing with hybrid, but this time there's a bit of an arpeggiation at the start, so then we've got the synth bass going in octaves, and the sub just stays the same. And then another thing we've got is I go into it's more melody doubling, and it's just the hybrid. I think it's just hybrid. No, it's flex. And so that's still Tesla pipe. And then if we come over here, we've got another drum roll, and then an overdrive riser. And then for even more melody doubling, we've got I think this is Analog Dreams. Yeah, that's Analog Dreams. ASMR Shivers. And then we've got an airy cymbal crash here, which then leads into the sort of sidechain feel breakdown, sort of, because how it has that sort of sidechainy feel. Because I've just got an organ, also from the Contact band library. I had another organ that I was going to use that was a bit more jazz, but I decided not to use it because it just everything that was in it just didn't feel like it went along with everything else. So like, so be glad I didn't use that. And then and then I've got just the bass still happening, and then I've also got the organ layered up with the sub bass, and the kicks are happening, and then it goes back into the standard drum loop. And then over here the glide melody comes in again, so then comes the synth bass. Then all of the chords and stuff come in, so the standard chords come in, and then the chord melody and the melody doubling come in, and then it's just back to what it was, and then the glide melody comes in, and there's this FL Studio, another riser, the riser noise takeoff, so then right here I just drop the drums and just make it. Then I've got another riser up in here called the riser noise multi, and then I've got this weird vocal thing called just like, it's this.
Yeah.
But you hear it as
Yeah.
So what I did to that, where is it on my channel arc? Oh, here. So you can see, right here. It's channel 15 in the mixer. So go to channel 15. It's got 2 effects on it. What did I just do? Okay. So it's got Native Instruments Realm. It's got the Cosmic preset, and this mix is to 73.5. It's got 100% reverb, 25.0 modulation. It's got an 81 hertz rate. It's got a size of 50, 4.87 milliseconds pre-delay, 15.5% feedback. Low cut is off and high cut is off. The reverb's at 100%, and that's how I get this sound. I've also got Native Instruments Supercharger up, and so I've got that set to 2.80 to give it just a bit. And I've got the mix set, and I've got the output to 2.1 decibels, so this is what it sounds like. And it's just a lot of reverb. And then I just throw in everything. I've got the Lindrum crash, the cymbal crash, the organ, the synth bass, all the melodies, more synth bass. Why do I have 2 instances of the synth bass? I don't know. Oh, we have the real bass, we've got the high thing, we've got the sub bass, all the melody doublings, and then it goes directly into the second chord progression, so then I have this weird guitar loop thing. It's just the chords, bass, synth bass, opening melody with the plucky thing. Then I've got this guitar in here somewhere, and that is also made using Contact. It's just the standard jazz guitar, I think. And so that's how this happens. I've got some swing on it, and then everything, almost everything comes in again, and it's just like the guitar, and then the second thing. Then it ends off with some chords, so it ends off with the opening, and then the organ comes in, and the synth bass, and the guitar, and all that stuff, and then it just fades out. So, yeah, I know that went by kind of quickly, but this is a long piece, and I have trash internet, and uploading a long video will take forever. So, I guess, bye. Okay. I'm going to try and put out some more of these, if I can. Oh, yeah, also, if you guys want to hear a preview of an upcoming song, I got this thing, which is, just, I don't know what to call it, what I'm working on, but it's just like, I'm not going to go into detail about this until it's released, finally. But I figured out how to sidechain in FL Studio, because I haven't figured that out in a while. So I've got some sidechain going on here. Try and get some vocals in here, but I don't know if I can. I'm not the best at vocal recording. But okay, that's all I can say, but bye. Alright, bye, people.